Hey yo, Cardlin here with your newest set of script ideas. Now the script idea process is going to be a little different because we've changed it entirely on the back end. No longer is there a Google form where you submit script ideas there. Instead, the way it works now is we actually have a full-on subreddit where you can go, submit script ideas, vote up on script ideas you like, and leave comments on script ideas that you might want to change or, I don't know, comment on it anyway. Also, this entire thing is unscripted, so forgive me if I stutter and stumble my way through things. But I did have some script ideas from the subreddit I wanted to share, some script ideas that I want to have more of, and also some script ideas of my own that I wanted to share, to see if anybody out there was willing to write them. Now then, we'll go ahead and go straight to the ideas from the subreddit. We have a couple ideas here that were all voted up, and I think they're all pretty solid ideas. The first one is, Cardlin and the listener get into a car accident, but aren't badly hurt. Cardlin comforts the listener, who is more shaken by the event because they were driving and feel responsible, even though a car ran a red light, T-boning them. This idea was submitted by Sean Uzu Michaels. It's a great, solid idea. I'd love to see more of what could come from that. Let's see, another idea we have in the cute and funny category. This one's submitted by Sarah Storm. Cardlin hears you play a music instrument when you told him before that you're not any good at them. He listens to you for a while, then comes in and compliments you. It's an inner monologue type script, and I think it could, I think a lot of people would really like that one, being appreciated for their hidden music talents. The next idea, also from the subreddit, is from HoneyAce427. It's dramatic, and it's called, or it goes, Interrogating Cardlin. Listeners missing, and the police bring Cardlin in for questioning. Cardlin has a current or past relationship with the listener and thinks he's at the police station to help with the investigation. Unbeknownst to him, he is their prime suspect. Dun dun dun. Or for a stalkery twist, the police don't think he is involved, and Cardlin leads them to blame an innocent person. The story ends with Cardlin coming home to the hiding spot, bragging to the kidnapped listener how the police don't suspect a thing. That's pretty cool, I like that. Let's see, this next one we have is also, the next two actually are also from the subreddit, but this is from not Cardlin script ideas, but CardlinAudio script ideas. So these are 18 plus erotic audio ideas. First one is from PandaGirl821. It says, infamous phantom thief Cardlin is on the run from his latest heist. When he stumbles upon a beautiful witness, he offers to repay her for her discretion. And in greater thoughts, more explored ideas, they went on to say, the phantom thief, known only as Cardlin and his signature bear insignia, has just completed another heist and is fleeing the scene when he quite literally runs into a beautiful woman as she was returning home from a late night as a nightclub waitress. She makes the scream, but Cardlin could not afford any witnesses to his high-stakes game of cat and mouse. He makes her a proposal she has difficulty refusing. It turns out the smooth-talking criminal has been equal in his battle of wits and words. They banter even as he takes her right then and there against the rough brick of the alley wall. As he prepares to... Okay, it goes into greater details there, but yeah, you get the general idea of the script, I'm sure. Another idea was submitted by an anonymous cardigan from back when we had the old Google Forms method. And this one is just literally mostly just Cardlin moaning. And their description is, it's gonna sound weird, but some sort of hot-ass needy teasing, panting, whimpering. Pretty much just Cardi being a sub to a preferably gender-neutral listener for just about 10 plus minutes. Sure. I mean, I'm not really sure you'd write a script to that. But, if you have one, by all means. You can submit all script ideas, by the way, to me via email at cardlinscripts@gmail.com. On to some more script ideas. These ones are from some ideas that I want to have more of, and they're about workplace script ideas. We don't have enough, like, workplace script ideas, so here's 3 prompts that sound pretty cool. The first one is comfort for stressing over a new job, and it could be something like it's their first day, and they're a new employee, and Cardlin is a co-worker who's showing them the ropes. Or it could be like Cardlin is their manager showing them the ropes, or it could be that they're at home and Cardlin is their significant other trying to make them feel better and get them all hyped up and excited for their first day at work. Another idea is, how about Cardlin and the listener working on a project together? Cardlin is a senior and the listener the junior. They're feeling nervous about being on the team for this project as a trainee employee, but Cardlin reassures them that they will do fine. He encourages them to give their own ideas and slowly takes them out of their shell until they are popping the ideas like a real professional, and Cardlin is staring at them in amazement. So forth and so on. They build a relationship together. You can go in any direction you want it to. Last idea in the workplace script ideas is really simple, and there's a lot of different ways you can take this one. Trying to survive a boring work meeting that could have been an email. Maybe Cardlin and the listener are work buddies, maybe work flirts, and they're passing notes back and forth to each other, trying to make the meeting go by faster. And they end up getting caught by the boss like kids in a high school class. That could be exciting. The last set of script ideas are actually my own. I had 2 script ideas that I wanted to write but never had the time to, and I figured I'd maybe throw the ideas out there to see if any of y'all would want to write them. They're both multi-part stories, part of a series, usually probably require about 3 installments each. The first one is centered around a cruise ship. These are people who knew each other for a long time playing an MMORPG together or some kind of online game together like WoW or something, where they'd known each other for years but never met. Maybe flirted here and there but never actually got into a relationship. He's a bit of a recluse who never leaves the house, and the listener knows that and has been trying to get them to leave and do stuff, but they kind of just stay at home all the time. And he happens upon tickets to a cruise. Maybe he wins a radio show he listens to or something a lot. And he wins these tickets, and he tells the listeners hey, I don't really have anybody to go with, and I normally wouldn't do this thing, but I know you might be interested. Would you want to go? And not only do they meet for the first time on the cruise, but they also spend the whole week together in the cruise, and hijinks and romance and love ensues. Could be fun, right? It's something I've been wanting to write for a while but never got a chance to. The next idea is a yandere script based off of the song Uninvited. And I've been thinking about it a while about how I could make a yandere x yandere script work. And I think I have it finally. He is infatuated with her, but the her in this situation is not the listener. The listener is her assistant. And if you listen to the lyrics of the song, it might make more sense, but essentially part 1 of the story is him focusing on her while the listener focuses on him. Part 2, the listener yandere kind of makes their move and kind of reveals their hand, so to speak. And he says, don't get in my way. This isn't about you. This is about me and her. Something happens that makes them have to work on the same side. And part 3, he finally gives in and decides to fall for her, and they become yandere x yandere relationship. Listen to the song, let it sink in, and see what you can extrapolate from the lyrics, and see if you can make really the song shine through in the words. I mean, I can't really do it justice. Alanis Morissette does it really well. So that's it for my script ideas. In terms of art ideas, I'm still looking for more Be Right Back screens for Twitch. If you want to do a 1920 by 1080 screen, it just has Cardlin doing some sort of "we'll be right back" and maybe drawn by blank or something like that, or you can find him on blank, or hey, he'll be back in a moment. I don't know, just whatever kind of fun drawing you want to do. 1920 by 1080 does have to be digital. Send it to me at cardlinish@gmail.com. Send your script ideas to cardlinscripts@gmail.com. And please check out the subreddit if you haven't. Yeah, I think that's about good for a rambly script idea audio. Hope y'all dig it. And let me know in the comments below what you think about the subreddit or the script ideas or anything like that. Remember, the only way to submit script ideas that I'm going to actually see and that people can actually use is to use the subreddit. Script ideas in the comments, I usually don't look at. Thanks though. Cheers.